Today's Catholic Mass readings and Gospel reflection. Saturday, October 28, 2023. Feast Day Saints Simon and Jude. The Apostles. First reading is taken from the book of Ephesians chapter 2. Verses 19 to 22. Brothers and sisters, you are no longer strangers and sojourners, but you are fellow citizens with the holy ones and members of the household of God, built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, with Christ Jesus himself as the capstone. Through him the whole structure is held together and grows into a temple sacred in the Lord. In him you also are being built together into a dwelling place of God in the Spirit. Responsorial Song. Their message goes out through all the earth. A reading from our Holy Gospel according to St. Luke chapter 6. Verses 12 to 16. Jesus went up to the mountain to pray, and he spent the night in prayer to God. When day came, he called his disciples to himself, and from them he chose 12, whom he also named apostles. Simon, whom he named Peter, and his brother Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, the son of Alphaeus, Simon who was called a zealot, and Judas the son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. Reflection from our Holy Gospel. Simon who was called a zealot, and Judas the son of James. In the third group of fours in the list of the 12 apostles, we find Simon called a zealot. The Greek zealot refers to one who shows zeal and enthusiasm. Simon is called by this name not just because he is a zealous observer of law, but, as most biblical scholars believe, because he is a member of the sect called the Zealots who worked for recovery of Jewish independence from Roman power, attacking foreigners and Jews whom they suspected of collaboration with the Roman officials. Whether he was one of the Zealots or had zeal for the Mosaic law, Simon would have no love for Matthew, a tax collector for Herod Antipas, who was a vassal ruler under the Romans. Yet, in following Jesus, the disciples leave everything behind, including their affiliations and their outlook. Now, they must learn from Jesus, live together despite their differences, and focus on the proclamation of the kingdom. After Simon comes Judas the son of James. He is clearly distinguished from Judas Iscariot, the betrayer of Jesus, and is often referred to as Jude. Both Jude and Judas are translations of the Greek Judas. Jude of James may mean that Jude is the son of James or is the brother of James. The Gospel of John also mentions a disciple called Judas, not the Iscariot, who asks Jesus, "Master, then what happened that you will reveal yourself to us and not to the world?" This is often accepted as the Apostle Jude.